the hell you been, loca? Where the hell you been, loca?
Where the hell you been, loca?
And we're back. Episode 14 of the...
14 in Spanish.
14. Episode 14 of the Couch Podcast. I'm your boy Leo, here with the cleanest dude that I know. Germs on the board.
Hey, everybody. Yo, it's Sunday morning, all right? Because people like us don't know what to do with our lives. We don't have our lives together. And every time we go to text Marv to get our session, everything is booked.
Everything is
So
booked.
Now we have to be here on a Sunday morning at 9:30 for you guys. But it's all right. I'm extremely hungover. It was a wild. It wasn't a wild night, but it was a lot of alcoholic beverages consumed last night. I didn't sleep, so if you hear snoring through this episode, it's me, and I'm sorry. I told Marv to give me the chair with the electric zapper, so when I start nodding out, he zaps me.
It's part of 360 deal that we have.
Whatever, you know. But yeah, episode 14, Sunday morning. It's not even 9:30. I'm bugging. It's 10 o'clock. I'm fucked up in the streets, bro. This will be out on Tuesday. You already know. Tuesday morning audio, Apple, Spotify. Tuesday evening, YouTube,
Visual.
where you get to see our faces every Tuesday. And yeah, so let's get into it, bro. How you feeling?
I'm good, dog. I'm good. I'm a little hungover myself. We all kind of like went out. I went to a Jersey club yesterday.
You was dancing Jersey Club in a Jersey Club?
No, yo, peep this. I was just watching it. Yo, so I don't know. So whoever like is from Jersey, they know what like Jersey club music is, right? Like us New Yorkers,
that shit is terrible.
Yo,
bro.
we stand there and we watch it.
I can't even watch that shit. That shit is terrible.
Bro. I stood there and I was just like, they was like, follow me. Won't you follow me? Yo,
bro,
that.
relax.
Yo, bro. I just stared and I was just like, I said, no way. Like, and Dina, like, she was just like dancing. Like,
She's from Jersey, bro.
And yo, bro, when I looked at that, I didn't even know she had moves on her, bro. It looked like everybody that danced had just roller skates on their feet. Bro.
She hit the NBA Street game break on you? That's wild.
Oh, man. They need to bring that game back.
Yo,
NBA
they should.
Streets.
NBA Street. Slugfest, the baseball, MLB Slugfest.
I like Slugfest. Updated NBA Jam. I need that.
Yeah.
I like that. Boom
good.
shakalaka.
The NBA Jam, it's whatever.
Boom shakalaka.
But I definitely need a NBA Street and what I just said, Slugfest.
Who will be your three? And because I think it's three people in NBA Street.
Yo, I think the best three to go with was Stretch. With the
Stretch
afro.
with the afro.
I forgot the dude, the little short dude. He had the Timbs on. Something Shorty, some shit like that.
Not Biggie Shorty.
I didn't say
Biggie Shorty. Biggie Shorty. Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang.
Like Biggie Little? I think his name's
Some
Biggie
shit
Little.
like that.
Yeah.
But he was a small dude. He had Timbs on.
He was like, in your face.
I used to just wonder how he was playing ball with Timbs on. And then you could pick anybody else. Like
You pick like a.
you could pick like I used to pick Jordan because remember
Pick
Jordan was in that
Jordan,
game. That's like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
My team, like I always pick Akuma.
Okay.
I pick Akuma, Ryu, and then I just pick somebody else.
See, nah.
As long as I go Akuma, Ryu, and then I have somebody like I'll pick like Wolverine, Spider-Man. As long as I pick those two, I'm set.
I will pick. I'll pick Iron Man, War Machine, and then I think like Doctor Doom or like Magneto, and just spam the specials.
Yeah. I'm
like,
not nice in this game.
I love
I'm
that
not.
game.
I love that game, but I'm not. Like I know people who are really
they're thrash.
So one day we went to Barcade.
Okay.
You been to Barcade before?
I've been to the one in the city. I haven't gone to the one out here.
The one, though, I forgot there is one out here, but I went to the one in Williamsburg.
Okay.
The one in Williamsburg
That's
is cool.
That's actually the best one.
That's the original
to go
joint.
to, yeah.
I like that one. I went one day, and I was playing or whatever. So there was this dude there with his girl, and they were sitting by the bar, and he saw me. I was playing for a while, so he came. And he put his quarters on the thing. He was like, "Yo, when you finish, I'm gonna play you."
That's some real.
So I'm
old
like,
school
"I
shit to
bet."
do.
So his girl was sitting there. She's like, "Why you put your quarters?" He was like, "Yo, that's what you got to
that
do.
you
That's
get
the
next.
culture,
Yeah,
like
you get next, yeah.
So he came, whatever, and he picked his team. He was mad. He really thought like, he came. I picked my team, Ryu, Akuma, and I think I picked I might have picked Wolverine. I might have. I don't remember. I got the video though. I'll show you the video. And we started playing. And I let him get a few hits, and then I just started. He was like, yo, he was like, oh my god. He was like, oh man, like he put his hands on his head. He was like, oh man. He was like, dude, you totally just. And I was just like, just there playing. He was tight. He was like, yo, you gotta play me again. I was like, we could play again, but I'm telling you, the same thing is gonna happen. Like, and his girl was sitting there, and she was like, yo, he was mad. He was tight. I felt like the man. I feel like the man when I walk through. I left Barcade after that.
Where are you a legend?
Everybody was hype. That'll probably never ever happen again. Ever in my life. Maybe. Let's see. We'll go to the Barcade out
That's
here.
like we'll go to the Barcade and we'll post it. We'll post it on YouTube. We'll go in there and we'll challenge. We'll just randomly challenge people. Like, yo, we'll go up to people and just put quarters up on the thing and play any game. It don't matter what the game is, and just challenge them to whatever game it is, and see if we can. We
gotta record it.
Yeah, we'll record it. We'll record it for the YouTube. And we have TikTok now too. So
yo, facts. We got a TikTok finally.
I'm super.
I be feeling like I be trying to like figure stuff out. I be feeling mad old.
Yo,
trying to figure out the stuff to post. That's why I was like, yo, you. I was like, yo, you good. I do the IG. You do the TikTok.
I do
that's
the TikTok.
Fine.
Word.
But yeah, so we trying to do anything and everything to get our name out there. I remember our last episode we did that week. We came to the studio 2 times. Remember, Sunday and then that Wednesday night during the storm, and then I came back Thursday to do CCTV. Yo, I had mad fun doing that episode. Like, we have fun doing our episodes. I tell you all the time, but it was so different, like not having to control the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just be there as a guest.
And like the way he does his show, it was so cool. Like, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect the show to go like that. And we had fun. We got a little lit. Like, it was cool. We played some games and stuff.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
I had a good ass time. He said yes. He said he had a good time too. So
that's what's up.
Shout out to my boy Smack. Shout out to CCTV.
Yes,
Definitely check them out.
That's cool.
Yo, I had fun. I can't wait to do it again.
No,
so next time though,
we both
gotta make sure we in there. I want to have him on the show too.
Nah, of course. That's what's up.
Got people
that's dope.
hitting me up, talking about, yo, what's up? I'm waiting for my spot. Not everybody's gonna get a spot though, so prices is going up.
Put your quarters on the table.
Put your quarters on the table.
Put your quarters on the table and just wait.
But yeah, how was your week, bro?
Yo, my week was good, man. Like, I worked. I was actually, what I did was, one of the people that I interact with at work, like, he told me, yo, you should watch Rick and Morty, right? Now,
Rick and
I'm
Morty.
a person.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
So I didn't understand.
That song gets me so tight.
Shout out to Soulja Boy.
Don't shout out Soulja Boy.
You get shout out Soulja Boy?
Nope.
Haters get mad because he got some bathing apes.
Nah, don't shout out Soulja Boy on this show. That dude needs to be.
It's like he stole my whole flow.
That dude needs to be committed, bro. Like, there's really something going on in his head, and he needs help. He needs mental help. Like, he's really. But continue. I'm sorry.
So he's like, yo, you should watch. Watch Rick and Morty. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'll take a look at it. Yo, I started watching that. Now I'm already at the end of season 4.
Oh, I thought he was gonna have a...
No. Like, the show, like, is way, like, it exceeded my expectations.
It's way deeper than what...
Yeah, like,
I've tried to get into it.
You know what it is for me?
Every time
like,
I put it on, it's just like...
It's just, like, it's funny to me because you really sit there and you really like, yo, like, they really be wild. It'll start off regular and then it'll just go...
Yeah, it goes crazy. I seen a couple episodes, but I never really sat down. A lot of people be like, "Yo, you gotta watch that show."
That show is like
mad people really be into that show. Like,
even
some cult following shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
One of the kids at my job, he has a Rick and Morty tattoo. on his,
a little
on
much.
his. That's a lot.
It's a little much.
It's a little
bro.
extensive. I wouldn't never
mean,
get that.
you know,
But then
some
again, I'm
people-
crazy.
It's to each his own.
To each his own.
You know.
Damn, I haven't heard that
Yo,
in a
speaking
while,
of
to
shows,
each his
speaking
own.
of shows that I started watching, that show Heels that we was
Yo,
talking about.
you know, I still didn't start, bro. What episode are you up to, man?
I finished the there was 4 episodes. The new episode comes out tonight, Sunday. You gotta make sure we
Sunday.
keep.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Yeah, it's so good. Like the writing, the cast, like
the acting is good, too?
everything is so good about this show.
Aw, man, I gotta
Stephen
watch
Amell, like, cause you know Stephen Amell is a huge wrestling fan. Like he's actually done pay-per-views for WWE.
Nice.
Like there was a match that he had when he was doing what's that show? Green Arrow.
Oh yeah.
So it was like
Arrow,
It was
yeah,
like
Arrow, yeah.
yeah, whatever. It was like tied with that. But you can tell with the way he's in the show, like you could really tell that he's a fan of
Like,
wrestling.
yeah,
He
yeah,
respects
because he's,
it.
like, super
And
authentic.
then
That's what's up.
the kid that plays his brother, he was in something popular. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, he's really doing a good job trying to figure out. So when the show starts, he starts as a face.
Yeah,
and
so
then,
you like the. Can you explain what face is to
Alright,
people
so
who don't know?
in wrestling terms, face is like the good guy. Face is the guy that everybody cheers for, like he's the hero. And then you got heels, which is
Basically the bad
like
guy.
the bad guy. So everybody boos him and stuff like that. So both brothers, one is a face, the younger brother's a face, and then
older brother's a
the
heel.
older brother's a heel. But now the older brother is the one who's controlling creative and all that stuff for the company.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the champion, right? And they're
The
trying
brother,
to figure
the
the
heel.
older brother,
Okay.
the heel is the champion, and they trying to figure out basically how to take their company to the next level.
Nice.
There's a company in Florida that they doing all this extreme like death match shit. They hitting each other with those light rods.
So
all
kinda
that
like
stuff.
ECW?
Nah, not like ECW. Like 1,000 times wilder than ECW. I'm gonna show you. There's a company called GCW, and that's what they do. They're known for like death matches and stuff, and they do some crazy throwing people through glass, take crazy shit. So they trying to figure out basically how to stay afloat.
Yeah, and
they got
what's
like
the
their
next step,
hometown crowd in Georgia, you know. So the older brother, they go and they supposed to have a match and stuff, and the younger brother's trying to give him ideas, and he's not really
He's not
fucking
really
with
fucking
them.
with the ideas.
So they have a title match. They're supposed to have a title match, and nobody knows what's gonna happen during the match because you know it's all scripted. But nobody knows what's gonna happen during the match. He proposes the younger brother, Ace, proposes his like finish or whatever, and he's like, I don't really know, whatever. So boom, so they get into the match, and he comes and he just the Stephen Amell, the older brother comes and grabs him. So Ace is on the floor, grabs him, he's pulling his arm back, and he's screaming like, yo, please let me go. Like, he's really hurting him. Like, he's like, yo, please let me go, let me go. So the ref is like, yo, you're gonna hurt him, like, let him go. And he keeps doing it. He's like, yo, call the match, call the match, call the match. So he calls the match, and Ace grabs his shoulder, he gets up, and he starts crying in the ring. He starts, like, hysterical crying, and all the fans start booing him. And he goes, they start arguing in the back. So now everybody is on that shit. Like, he cried and everything, so they violating him. He goes to cut a promo. And everybody's throwing shit at him.
And this is the face.
Yeah, this is the face.
Okay.
So the brother, Stephen Amell, goes and he gives this girl a box. And he's like, yo, hand these out in the beginning of the show, right? So the Ace, the face, his valet, like his manager, is a girl. So the older brother is telling her, like, yo, we're going to turn him heel. He has no idea. So he goes to cut this promo. Everybody's booing him. Yo, they start throwing packs of tissue at him.
Oh,
And that's what was in the box. So he comes out, he turns heel, and now everything is like skyrocketing for him. Yo,
that's what's up.
Yo, it's
But
so
then-
good. It's so good.
So was it traditionally planned or?
So Stephen Amell had planned it.
that.
He had planned it,
And then the
he
face
only
didn't
told
know.
certain people.
Oh, man, that's
Ace
so
didn't know
sick.
what was gonna happen, and then he was like, "Yo, you
man.
gotta like embrace it." He was like, "Yo, I don't want to get booed anymore." So he's like, "Yo." He's like, what you gotta understand is that you're drawing a reaction, whether it's cheering or it's booing. You gotta like work the crowd, yo. And he turns.
That's what's up. Oh,
yo,
man.
it's crazy. And now
that
he turned heel, now they kind of like together, and they got a better. Yo, it's bugged out.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Crazy.
Yeah,
It's really good.
That kind of gave me goosebumps. That's kind of cool.
I'm excited to see this episode.
Nah,
tonight,
man. Oh man, I'm gonna
and
watch it.
There's a few people. There's a few people in the show like CM Punk.
Oh man, I like CM Punk.
CM Punk did an episode and he played a wrestler. They got this other wrestler that's part of AEW. He was in it. Like they had this big battle royal.
You know what's crazy? That's cool that because I would never think somebody will make a show off of wrestling because traditionally wrestling is a show. So that's dope. And the behind the scenes of it is cool.
It's dope to see that it's an actual series. It's not like Dark Side of the Ring. It's not like Dark Side of the Ring and stuff like that. But it's dope. It's dope. Like I'm really tuned into this show.
I'm actually super excited to watch it. Speaking of wrestling, if you can, it's two questions, so it's two-part. If you can go against any wrestler, who would it be? Right? And as soon as you answer that question, I got another question for you.
All right. If I could go against any wrestler, it would probably be. I gotta go with Shawn Michaels.
Yo, you read my mind. He's my favorite wrestler, bro.
It's not even that he's my favorite wrestler. One of my favorite wrestlers is just those matches that he had. Yo, he had some of the most memorable matches. Like, remember on Raw when Shelton Benjamin went to do the springboard and he fucking sweet chin music, like crazy. He came down from the rafters, like
I'm actually bidding on eBay right now for like a vintage Shawn Michaels tee, and in the back it says Showstoppers. I bought this Shawn Michaels shirt from Urban Outfitters a while back, and it don't fit me no more. I'm tight. I gotta try to stretch it out or something. Even his intro was cool.
Come on.
Think I'm cute. You know I'm sexy.
I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy! Come on, yo. He used to come out, he used to be like...
and he had some good fits, too.
And then even with DX, even with D-Generation X, like him and Triple H, I think him and Triple H had one of the best rivalries ever, too.
Word.
Like, it's lit. People, yo...
They're the reason I went to detention, though, in school. Because the teachers didn't like when I used to do that.
And you used to still do it anyway.
And I used to tell girls, suck it.
That's very disrespectful.
Yeah, I was young.
But yeah, yo, it feels like we haven't been here in mad long.
Yeah, word, man.
Especially because we banged out those 2 episodes, and then I can't. It's been like a week and a half almost.
I feel like so much stuff has happened.
Mad stuff has happened. Like it finally not. So there's some bad things, but it's finally like we went a whole week without recording, and then now finally all this shit is happening. Like, unfortunately, Michael K. Williams passed. Like that was so bugged out to see. I was walking and I was scrolling on Instagram, and I seen a picture of him, and I just scrolled by it, and then I think it was Lil Duval posted it, and I saw it and I was like, yo, my jaw dropped. Yeah, crazy. I couldn't believe it. And then you seen the shit that happened with 50?
How he was saying he just did an episode on fentanyl. I seen that actual episode, but you don't have to mark it. Like I didn't really like that.
So everybody's like,
he's like, yo, you're wilding.
Everybody's like coming at him for that. Which I mean,
it's a double-edged sword.
It's a double-edged sword. Like he didn't really say anything like crazy. It's just the way the caption and then him saying but R.I.P. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, so just like that automatically, and you know people nowadays are just ready to end your whole career on the internet. Like it's bugged out. And then yesterday they fucking vandalized Pop Smoke's grave.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know.
What do you gain from that?
Exactly. Like, what do you gain from that? Like, I was reading somebody said that they feel that he was buried with something.
Yeah, probably with something.
You know? And then that cemetery is actually close to where I grew up at. Greenwood Cemetery. That's one of like the biggest. Like yo, that's literally one of the biggest cemeteries ever. Like the shit goes on and on. Like it's crazy. And there's a few people like buried there. And yeah, it's just like it's terrible to see that shit. Like everything everything that's happened with this kid, like, it just happens in the worst way. Like, from his death to, like, his last album, like, the way people are tearing his album apart, to now this, like,
it's just like,
it doesn't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Like, you can't win.
You cannot win.
And then, what else happened? They auctioned in the car that Tupac got shot up in.
You said for how much?
$1.7 million. That's a lot of scarols right there.
That's
and my
crazy.
thing is, like, why are they auctioning? Like, why are they auctioning that car? To me, that makes no sense whatsoever.
They're
like,
auctioning it for somebody famous to buy and say, "Hey, listen, I bought the car Tupac got
Soulja
shot."
Boy should buy it.
Soulja Boy, yeah. They stole my whole flow.
Yo, if Soulja Boy buys that car,
Yo,
he's gonna be most hated. He's gonna be most hated. That's it.
yo,
Because he already on that. I'm the first rapper to do
anything.
this. And
I'm the
do
first
that.
rapper to rap.
So you know now people when they do something, they're like, yo, I'm the first. You've seen that, right? They like coming in.
They make. Remember the Bow Wow challenge? You remember that? God. Yo,
My man Boward is not looking.
Boward.
Not looking good in these streets. It's terrible. Your man R. Kelly is out here. Another person came forward, said that he raped her. This story is bugged out though. So she testified, she took the stand and stuff. And there's a girl from a radio station. And she said she was 21 years old when she met him. It happened in Utah, right? And she was an intern at the time. And apparently the way she said that they made it seem like she was gonna get her first major interview, right? And this was gonna like take
it to the next. It was gonna be with R. Kelly.
Yeah, it was supposed to be with R. Kelly. So she said that when they got there, it was in his studio in Chicago. When she got there, that one of his peoples gave her a condom. Right? Red flag number one.
Yeah, like,
right?
Okay.
Bro, she said that she they gave her rules to follow, like during the interview and stuff. She said that they gave her Chinese food, right? And she ate it, and she said that she felt extremely full and she fell asleep.
Oh man.
And when she got up, she said that she seen R. Kelly like buckling his pants and stuff like that, walked away. And she said that she knew something happened because like she felt wet. Like she felt wet between her legs, bro.
I'm fighting for my life.
Wild. Did you see the video? Did you see the video of the prosecuting team rolling all the evidence into the court?
Yo,
it's a rap for
it's
him.
A rap.
It's a rap for him.
Yo, you don't find it crazy that like all these people had testified against R. Kelly, and now they're trying to lock him under a prison. Like, what happened all these years?
Yo,
they
should put his ass under the jail.
Yeah.
They should put him under 2 jails. They should build a jail.
And then put him under that jail.
Put him under that and then build another jail on top of that one. Yo, crazy. It's this Hollywood, yo, man, these celebrities, yo, like, I don't know what. Like, we say it all the time. There's something going on.
It's something in Hollywood. Yeah,
yo,
man.
Speaking of that, son, there's a video of Woah Vicky, right? Woah Vicky, a white girl.
Yeah, the white girl.
And she's talking about
the industry and all that, like, right?
Yo,
yeah. She was breaking that. She was breaking that shit down.
One, I can't stand that girl. She's mad annoying. Like, I think she's super fake. But what she was saying, like, she was really breaking down. So she said that she went to a party at Bella Thorne's house, right? And she said that when they got there, that she had to sign like an NDA.
Yeah, just to make sure
they couldn't take their phones into the party. And she was like, "Yo, I'm taking my phone into the party." She's like, "I don't care if it's Beyonce there. I'm taking my phone." So she said that on their way there, like she was chilling with some friends, and her friends had got invited. And she was like, "Yo, fuck it, I'll go, whatever." It was Halloween. She was like, "I don't like to go places on Halloween." Like, so she said that on their way to the party, somebody got shot and killed outside of like close to the vicinity to where the party was at. And she said that when she got there, like they was doing all this shit, and then Math Hoffa has a show.
Yes, with Smarts. He was on there talking about that. Yeah.
Math Hoffa did the same thing, and it's bugged out because you really think like a lot of people when they start exposing these things, like either they die, or like their career just plummets.
Yeah.
Like when Prodigy passed
was
away,
talking about,
they were saying that he was releasing, like he was writing.
He was saying
about
a lot,
and stuff, and then like he had sickle cell, he died in the hospital, but he choked on an egg.
Yeah, that's like kind of crazy. On the Math
little
Hoffa
wild.
thing, I was just on YouTube scrolling and I seen it. And the guy that's actually speaking about it, his name is Smarts. He used to be in the industry, and he was explaining they all have that same story about like the stylist getting
like
you
how they be
in.
doing some,
and they
like-
were saying that like the reason why certain artists do these things is that they control they control now. They saying that music is the new like crack, like just what crack did in the 80s, right? They know it's gonna mess up your community, but at the same time, you're gonna feel good right now, but it is gonna in a long time mess you up, and they control whoever they want to control. It's just really wild. Like if anybody didn't see that YouTube video, watch it. Watch it if you like kind of watch that stuff.
So a lot of people choose to go independent.
Yeah, gotta go indie.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's gonna be a lot more work, but you got some artists that are independent and they just blowing up. Like this is the time to do it.
It's a lot of nice legends. That's not legends.
A couple years back, it was a little tougher, but like I said the last time,
it's easy
all
to
it takes is one person. You know what I'm saying? You got YouTube, all that shit. Like I said the last time, and it's like, look at how all these songs are getting back on like the Billboard charts because of TikTok.
Or TikTok.
Everybody's new song comes out, or they find old songs. One person. It's like you do a video to one of these songs and you get it, and then I'm like, oh shit, and I do a video, and then the next person, oh boom, 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 and now it becomes a trend, and these songs are reaching the top of the charts just for freaking 10-second, 20-second videos. TikTok. Like the world we live in is so bugged out. But back to the R. Kelly shit, and the real reason why we're here today.
Certified Lover Boy.
There's a sample. I still haven't picked up.
It's TSU.
Is it
The song.
That's one of my, I think that's my
She
favorite
moved out
song.
of state.
I think that's my favorite song on the album. But they sampled R. Kelly and they credited him in the writers whatever. And people went crazy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Some people were like, yo, how can Drake support this dude and after what he's done? And it's like, you gotta there's times where you have to separate the person from the music.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson did what he did,
but then
you know what I'm saying? But his music,
his music is iconic.
It's iconic. Like you can't go somewhere and they put Michael Jackson
and you
just like not in a good
mood.
mood.
Not moonwalk. Like how the hell?
And honestly,
I'm
at a party and they throw on Ignition.
Yo,
I gotta.
You gotta bounce.
You gotta bop to that.
Bounce. And the music is like he made great music. Like what his choices was as a human being was disgusting. But like his music. If I hear "Same Girl," like I'm gonna rap to that.
Yo,
there's
that's
no way.
Crazy.
It's no way.
That's That's a banger too. "Same Girl." Did I ever ask you I don't think I ever asked you this question. So. All right, so you know how same girl. Everybody knows "Same Girl." Like it turned out to be twins, right?
Yeah.
Now, if it was really the same girl, who do you think would be more upset? Right? Do you think it would be Usher because the girl is underage, right? Or do you think it would be R. Kelly because Usher gave her herpes? Really think about this. I listened to "Same Girl." I want to say like maybe it popped up last year, and I was like really sitting there listening, and I'm like, yo, what if? Like that's a really big what if. Who do you think would be more?
I think Usher, because the girl's underage. This is underage. You going to jail.
But now Kelly got herpes.
Yeah, but I mean,
herpes is full life.
Yeah, for lifers. You can catch lifers. Yeah, you can catch herpes, and it can be.
That's a big lose-lose situation.
Yeah, but that's a huge lose-lose because you have it forever, you go to jail forever. It's kind of like
we're not going to jail forever. I'm not saying it, but
you,
you're not going to jail forever.
Yeah, you.
But now you fucked up because now you got to register as a sex offender. Speaking of
life.
registering as sex offenders, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
See her husband.
Yeah, Mr. Petty. Mr. Petty, that's his name, Mr. Petty.
Yo,
that's his real name.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But remember, her brother
too
is a what's the name? Is a sex offender.
Call me crazy,
but
it
comes in threes. I'm just saying.
I'm not a Meek Mill fan, but I'm hoping to hear a bar or two about it. Just because Meek Mill is another petty motherfucker. Like, and it's coming. It's either him.
Or Safari.
Straight. Yo, you seen that video? You seen that video of him and Erica when he's like, yo, all 2021, me and my wife giving neck? Yo, if I was Erica, I would have smacked him right in the mouth. I would have. What are you talking about? And the fact that she let him post that video too.
He said, all 2021,
me and my wife out here giving neck. Pause.
That's a big time.
You can't. I don't even think you could pause that.
That's a technical foul on the play. Like that's.
Come on,
he's from New York. Like you can't be saying stuff like that.
These dudes be bugging. All right, so back to the R. Kelly and Drake shit. So everybody did that. Everybody went crazy, and 40 released a statement on it, and he's basically like, we were kind of like forced to license it, so they ain't really have a choice. But if you really think about it, if that wouldn't have came out, nobody would have knew that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they didn't credit it, nobody would know, because you can't tell there's no. I don't understand what sample it is. Like I don't care. The song is still fire.
You think they also did it for clickbait?
Maybe because everything.
Because everything it's clickbait. Yeah, so they like, yo, we need something. We need something to talk about.
But basically, he's like, yo, it's just. There's nothing. His voice is not in it.
Yeah,
there's nothing that has to do with R. Kelly.
You gotta clear the sample.
Some people are saying like featuring R. Kelly. Like some people were saying that
it's not.
So he's like, yo, how you sitting there doing that?
It's giving credit so you don't get sued.
away from the bad shit. Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy time. I like it. I'm not even mad. I let it sit in.
It's good. I told you.
You're right. I told you. But you was
like, yo,
first listen. I was not rocking with it.
You was like, yo, nah. This shit is.
It's still mid. It's still mid.
I don't think it's
good.
mid. I don't think it's mid. I don't think it's great. It's a good album.
It's a lower tier of his albums.
A lot of people are out here saying that that's his best album.
Yeah, they're wrong.
They're wrong. 100% wrong on that. Another thing is like, people want Drake to rap the way they want him to rap.
Yeah.
If that's the case, go find yourself a fucking studio
and go rap.
Yeah, because you're not gonna go nowhere with your music.
Yeah. Like,
you're not gonna go nowhere with your music.
Look at when Quentin Miller was like, yo, I did this, I wrote that. They was like, all right, so go make another one.
Go hop your ass.
Go make another one.
Go hop your ass along to the studio.
That's foul. You know he got a metal leg. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. I don't care. That's not my style. That's not my fault. That's not my problem. No, none of that. Right? People are really out here like, yo, Drake this and Drake that. Drake found the formula.
Yeah, word. He found it. Like he found
it. No matter what.
Like
no matter what, people are still gonna listen to. Word. People are still gonna listen to him. People are still. Of course, everybody's gonna talk their shit.
He's a
you know what I'm saying?
Genius,
but
dog.
Yo, like the album from beginning to end, I could listen to it. I enjoyed it more than Donda.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not me.
I don't think that. I think CLB is better than Donda on the scale of like enjoying the album. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Adventure.
It's a Drake album.
Yeah,
you know what you're gonna get with a Drake album. People need to stop acting like, yo, he's gonna come and he's gonna do.
No. No.
Everybody was like, yo, he should switch up his style.
No.
He started doing the drill shit. They called him a biter.
Yeah.
He should switch up his style. He started doing like the little reggae, like love shit. They
like,
called him a biter. They called, he's fake.
Oh,
he's Jamaican.
He's stealing from this. He's stealing from this.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Like,
shut up. Because when one dance come on, you're dancing.
Nobody's happy. I don't understand it.
Yeah, you can't. But that shows you can't satisfy everybody. Like, if he found a formula of what works, continue doing it. You're going to like.
But
it's
Drake.
fail-proof.
Like, you know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get. Now, I got into. I'm not gonna say an argument because it wasn't an argument. That's my man's. I love the kid to death. Like,
are you gonna
you
say
know
the
who it is.
person's name?
I'm not gonna say his name. You know who it is. It's somebody that we both know.
Okay. From this conversation, I'm gonna know who.
He thinks that Donda is better than CLB, and that's fine. He's entitled to his opinion.
Music is
Now in this day and age, like you can't express an opinion without people like, yo, you fucking bugging, yo, or you stupid. Like,
it's like
first of all, don't talk to me like that. It's
like,
my opinion.
Yeah,
it's my opinion. Like I was having a conversation with somebody else the other day too, and it was like, yo, that's your opinion, and I respect that.
Yeah.
That's the first time in a long time I've had a conversation like that, and it went that way.
Yeah.
But he swears that, like I said, he swears that Donda's better than CLB. That's fine. A lot of people feel that way. I put the poll up on Instagram. Yeah. A lot of people, everybody voted for CLB over Donda. People are still talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. CLB's all over TikTok. It's a sign. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. If you a Kanye stan, you have no right discussing the two albums.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You gotta be a fan of the music
because you're gonna go for.
And you're biased already.
You biased already. People are like, "Yo, Drake is a fucking cornball." Drake is a cornball. We all know that.
We all know that. Like,
we all know that. You saying this? Like, it's no point, right? Back to the conversation. So he's like, "Yo, the sounds are better," and he's experimenting with this music. Fine, Kanye's been experimenting with music his
every
whole career.
album, bro.
That's not a valid point anymore. Let it go, right? It was like, yo, the way he's making the music, okay, right? Drake hasn't changed his flow or the way he's rapping in mad albums.
Name an
That's
artist
fine.
That is none, bro. No artist
none, right?
that far.
Now, what lost me, right, was when I said that Jay-Z gave Drake a better feature than Kanye, and he did.
Yeah.
Drake and Jay-Z don't miss. Light up. Yeah. It just
Kanye and Jay-Z don't miss.
It just it's different. It's different because Kanye and Jay were you know what I'm saying? Like he wholeheartedly believes that Jay-Z is the same rapper on 444 that he is on Blueprint.
Never. No, hell no. One is talking about businesses and one's talking about drugs. Like, well, what else would you?
Kanye's the same thing. Kanye has switched. Has consistently switched up. The only time he's been doing the whole gospel. He did it a little different this way though, because it was more rap. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
But that's like, you saw how they say like Drake's been dropping the same thing. Kanye does what you're expecting, some outlandish shit from Kanye.
Since Life of Pablo,
crazy,
he's been going the same. He's been going the same route. He's switching up the sounds.
Even 808 to Heartbreak.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's sounding the same. Like I told you on Donda, there was hints of Life of Pablo. Yeah. There was hints of all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And that's cool.
That's cool. Kanye is still gonna do what he's gonna do. Yeah. Drake is gonna continue to do what they do. And then now Swiss Beats is talking about how Kanye wanted a verses with Drake.
Stop promoting verses.
Come on, bro.
Stop promoting verses. Bro.
You know the verses this week.
Get some help.
Is Fat Joe versus Ja Rule, right?
Come on, yo.
I don't know about that.
Ashanti gonna be like that, torn like they gonna be pulling Ashanti from both sides. Ashanti gonna be like, let me go. And then what they gonna do? What they gonna do when if Fat Joe plays New York before Ja Rule gets to it?
It's whoever gets the verse. I'm outside.
Like now they just kind of like, I think Ja Rule needed that check though, cause he ain't bounced back after Fire Fest.
And that Milwaukee Bucks thing. Y'all ready? He said, I guess not. He said, I guess not.
You know, somebody was like, yo, anytime I see Ja Rule in 2021, I can't help but think of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And he was like, who gives a fuck what
Ja Rule thinks?
at a time like this?
Yo, you seen that whole Fire Festival? You know Ja Rule had dropped a song called Fire?
Did he?
Like soon after that. Yeah, like.
You know he tried to do it again, right?
The Fire Festival again?
He tried to do something similar to Fire Fest.
He needs to stop.
Try to do something similar to Fire Fest, and that dude Billy came and did some other scams.
That documentary was wow.
Did you see both of them?
Yeah, the one on Hulu and the one on Netflix.
Which one you think was better?
I like the story of the Netflix one. The one on Hulu when they were interviewing him, asking him a question. It was more in depth.
I watched that Netflix one, and I was like,
crazy, right?
What the fuck?
You know, he was one. Like, see, and here's what I did, and people don't understand. Like, that idea would have been good. He was one step away from making something monumental. They told him deliberately, yo, do not say this is Pablo Escobar's island, and everything else is good. He went, the first thing he did.
But there was mad shit that he did that he shouldn't have done.
Bro, he had them in the FEMA tents out there, bro.
Yo, that was wild.
Had them on the islands for mad hours,
and then
bro.
they did some shit. It was like on some man-made island type shit. So imagine all those people.
It was on the back of a hotel resort, bro. Like the back of a hotel resort.
Sandwiches. Yo, that's scary. That's
bro,
like
people was passing out, fainting.
That's mad scary because now you putting these people who have like, look at the people who was going to that. It's people who like want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
like,
want to be like the influencers.
So now you putting all these people on this fucking island, right? No way out. People gonna start wilding. Now you just created some like fucking state of emergency type shit.
And you see like that was the second scam he did. Remember the first scam they did with the cards, Magnesis. With the Magnesis cards, like
the thing is that I don't remember. Was his name attached to Firefest?
Yeah.
Red flag. Stop.
Like
cut it off. Right.
Because remember, Ja Rule was technically like the face. He was supposed to be like the face.
He was supposed to be the face.
Yeah.
But like Ja Rule ain't really do. But Ja Rule lost mad money for it too. That's good for him.
He was in the
That's
boardroom.
What you get.
He was in the boardroom. Was like, yo, it's not false advertisement. It's reality.
They try to like do the shit again.
Yeah, they
apparently.
Man.
That's the 50 Cent effect, bro. 50 Cent ruined his career.
Yeah, 50 Cent punched him in the club also.
50 ruined his career. You seen the video? There's a video. I forgot what show it is, and Ja Rule is there, and they talking about the whole 50 and Ja Rule beef, and he's like, you know, round one went to 50. He got me on that, but then like after that. You ain't really hear nothing from him.
And everybody was like,
somebody was like,
what?
Look at him, say,
Really, nigga?
Like
what? Yo, that dude, that's another dude. He really just thinks
he really in his head. I think he still Ja Rule. What up, my baby?
Lou loves Ja Rule. Like she fucks with his music. Like, and I just be like, yo. I don't think he was that great. I don't think he was that great.
How you feel about Leah?
So I don't have any hot takes for Leah. I think she was good. She was a good performer. She's a good singer. Like, her voice is immaculate.
She was a little ahead of her time, too.
Very ahead of her time. She was mad young, too. So it was like, and then I think for me, like, her image and her age is what kind of, like, clashed a little bit. And then, like, I just think her career was cut short tragically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't grow up listening to Aaliyah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really, like... I can't really sit here and be like, yo, nah, but like Lou loves, that's one of her favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? So she's always like, I can't sit there, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it.
I'm a person, I've listened to Aaliyah, like I've grown up on Aaliyah, like, cause I've told the sisters and they was blasting Aaliyah. Exactly. But I just wasn't, like, then I wasn't a real like fan, like, of it. And then now I'm still like not a fan. I just don't, and I don't know why. I just think it's programmed in my head just not to, You know, like, and she was gonna be
She was a good
bigger.
actress,
Like, she
too.
was a great actress. Like,
was a great actress.
She held it down. Her fashion game was lit.
fashion was on
I think
point.
that's what I liked her for, because she was ahead of her time.
she was mad ahead
and
of her time, bro.
shout out to Timberland though. Him and Missy was wilding in the studio, and like, just we gotta take just a pause just on that. Whoever made that Aaliyah movie and made Timberland like white and then Missy Elliott Spanish, they wild out
I
with
didn't
that.
see that.
That's like the flex when he had that white face on, the Michael Jackson flex. They did that movie dirty, and Wendy Williams is the one that produced that movie, that Aaliyah movie. You know how much backlash you got for that?
Common sense.
Yo, do you remember what episode was it? Episode 1 or episode 2
1.
when you asked me flex?
I was like, yeah,
I thought you was talking about fucking Master Flex. I was so mad. Yo, I forgot. I really be forgetting about that movie. Like, I forget that he did that.
I think he wants to forget that he did that.
Yo,
like,
but when the money's calling, yo.
Who did? And it was like, and the movie was like called The Life and Times of Michael Jackson. Like, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to go out to this interview. I just want to dance." Like,
I didn't see the movie, so I can't even tell you,
I
like-
seen the movie just because I was so upset, and I was like, you know what? Like, it's no way that they like who watched this and said, you know what? We got a hit. We got a banger.
That's it. There it is, right there.
There it is.
There it is,
They're
ladies and gentlemen.
like,
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Wrap it up.
Michael Jackson. They were like, you know what? We got one. You know what we're gonna do? Whiteface. Like,
Yo, was that a BET movie?
I think it was a BT cult classic.
You know, BET's not even black,
Black Entertainment Television.
but it's not black people.
It's not.
Entertainment. You know who runs entertainment? I can't say it because then
You know, you can't.
it turns into a whole. But let's for another day. We talk about that off the air.
Off the air.
But back to CLB. So yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the album. I think the album was good. The features were good. I think whoever was on CLB that was on Donda, I like their features more on CLB because you can see the difference from being on a Drake album and then being on a Kanye album, especially on Donda, because he was really like trying to.
Yeah, Drake on Drake album you can have fun.
You can have
on
fun,
Kanye
you can
album
do that, like-
I'm
I'm not a Kid Cudi fan. I'm not a Kid Cudi fan.
I like Kid Cudi.
I don't see like
You don't see.
I don't see the hype in Kid Cudi.
That's a hot take. That's
I
a
don't
hot
see the
take.
hype in Kid Cudi. I think now like all that humming, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. There's songs that he's on that I like.
You like Pursuit of Happiness? Like, I'm in the pursuit of happiness.
It's just one of those songs that was like crammed down our throats, so I can't really.
Yo, Marv, you like Kid Cudi?
Oh my God, Marvin.
Yeah. I mean, he's all right. I got a couple of songs I like from him.
I like.
Jesus Christ, Marvin. Yo, I don't know how this day has gotten to this point, but I'm okay with it. Like I woke up this morning, I did not think that we was gonna have this kind of day. But
Is there any particular tracks that like kind of like resonate with you?
Champagne Poetry.
Yo, I love you.
I don't know where he got this from.
Beatles is a Beatles beat.
No, I'm not even talking about
like
the
the
beat.
beat?
I'm talking about. I don't know where he learned or where he got this from to start his albums off like this.
Like that.
I'm getting more. I'm like, yo, Drake really. When it comes to the first track of his album, he sets the bar so fucking high.
Yeah.
So you had Champagne Poetry, right? I'm gonna go back because like, hold on, let me see this. I'm gonna look through like his albums and shit, right? So you got CLB, his most recent Champagne Poetry, right? You got the two switches the tempo towards the end,
Yeah.
crazy, right? You got More Life, Free Smoke. Come on, start that album crazy. Nothing Was the Same. Tuscan Leather.
Where did he get the name? The names are really, really good though. Like,
Tuscan Leather is crazy, and that's
I like
also
Wu-Tang. I like Wu-Tang Forever. Scorpion.
that's also a song that Survival.
So yeah.
Like He's just really take care was Over My Dead Body. I didn't really like Over My Dead Body.
What? I
think it was just too.
What's the name?
And then views.
Keep the family close.
Come on, son.
You know what I like about Drake? He recaps his entire time from that album, like the album he did prior to this. And he said, how come the thing that I liked in Champagne Poetry? He was like, how come we win everything but awards? You know that was a Grammy shot. At the Grammys, when he said that thing, they cut his mic off. He was like, how we win everything like but awards. Like I love that Drake, that the way Drake starts albums. I like the way he ends albums too.
Yeah, son.
Like on What a Time to Be Alive, that 30 for 30. Oh my gosh.
Yo, What a Time to Be Alive was one of the, and I don't like Future. You know I don't like Future like that.
That was a really good album.
That's another person where I don't see the hype. I don't see the hype in Future. I personally think all his music, it sounds the same. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like one long ass song. He don't switch shit up, and that's cool. If you like that, you like that. But for me, Future is like, I don't feel that you need to have Future. I don't feel that you need to have Future on a song for it to be a good song, and that's where, because he's so hot right now, I think a lot of people get lost in that.
Yeah.
Him and Drake make good music.
Yeah.
They do make good music. What a Time to Be Alive was
epic.
It was a crazy. It was a crazy tape. Now going through this track list, Champagne Poetry, Girls Want Girls
with Lil Baby
is dope.
Yeah.
That whole "Oh You a Lesbian" that shouldn't have been. That was just.
I don't know.
In the Bible was fire. Little Durk should not have been on that song.
Nah.
Absolutely, nah. He has no business being on that song. I just feel like they had that momentum coming from
that. Sometimes he laughs. Laugh now, cry later.
Yeah, laugh now, cry later. He shouldn't have been. Give You On though.
Yeah, Give Me On. He said, I love Give Me On though.
That dude is his
voice sounds special.
Love All, fire. Fair Trade is good.
Fair Trade.
You know I don't really like Travis Scott like that.
Travis kind of ate. He ate.
I don't think so, but. Way Too Sexy, Young Thug, body
that shit. Hell yeah.
Absolutely body that. That video, fire.
Yo, shout out to Kawhi.
Yo, you can see that these dudes really have fun doing that video. Drake had mad fun doing that video. And then I think Kawhi should have been in the video a little bit more.
Yeah. I like In Too Deep was good.
In Too Deep was good. TSU.
I like the song because it leaked. Remember, it leaked last year. But I didn't like the intro to it, and I didn't like how he switched it up. I like the middle part. She moved out of state.
Yeah, the song is good.
I really like that song.
7 a.m. on Bridal Path. We got to talk about it.
Yeah. That I'm saying, but those, but that's like your 9 a.m. in Dallas. That's like your.
He came at your man's crazy. He was barred up. A lot of y'all saying Drake don't got bars.
Yeah, I don't understand how people say that.
Drake got bars. A lot of y'all saying he's not writing his own music. Kanye don't write his own music either.
Let's see Quentin Miller do it.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's Saha the Prince.
Consequence. Yeah. Kanye's not writing his own music.
But it's Kanye.
Because it's Kanye. All right, but
that's
not
like because it's Drake. Like it don't matter.
That's
it don't matter. Like I wouldn't like
Beyonce don't write her own music.
Don't matter.
Rihanna don't write her own music.
Don't matter. Don't talk about Rihanna like that.
She don't write her own music.
None of these artists really write their music, bro. And you everybody says they get help. Like all the people that do write their music, like they still gotta go out there and perform it and market it. Like it's.
Yeah, I Miss You Too with Kid Cudi is fire too.
Yeah.
I'm not a Kid Cudi fan, like I said. I like the Kids See Ghost. I like that.
For real,
project.
I didn't really like it.
I like that project.
I didn't really like it.
I like that project.
Kid Cudi is an acquired taste.
Yeah,
I like his acting. I like his acting more.
I used to like Kid Cudi before, like Man on the Moon.
Like when he was
before. Like I like Kid Cudi, but then it's just there's a lot of artists that like I used to like J. Cole. Now I can't stand J. Cole.
For real?
I really do not like J. Cole.
I like J. Cole more now than I did before.
I honestly don't think he's as great as people make him seem.
Oh my gosh.
His fans are.
He a Cole following fan.
Yo, he has some of the most annoying fans in history.
So
it's like you literally can't people are so quick to express their opinions, right? You'd be like, yo, I listen to, yo, that's whack. Why the fuck you listen to it, right? Yo, you like, nah, I don't like J. Cole. Yo, you fucking stupid?
Mm-hmm.
Are you bugging? J. Cole is that.
You know what's crazy?
Bro, come on, bro. I don't think he's that good.
So Junior, these brothers, Junior, he went to college. That's why I'm wearing a little mama
Shout
sweater.
out to Junior.
Shout out to Junior. Monmouth University. He's a J. Cole fan, right? So it's a little,
like this.
it's a little,
This is nice,
little nice, little cozy vibes. I did
Junior,
that
I need my university kid.
Yo, he actually, to speak about Junior, even before I even go into this J. Cole thing, he showed me the first samples for the new adult film services. Out of this world.
He just gotta make it in my size.
Trust me.
If he don't make it in my size, I'm gonna say it's whack. I'm gonna say it's whack. Don't play with me.
Yo, you gonna be like, yo, you know what? It's fire, but it's whack. No, but
you don't got my size. That shit is whack,
bro. Like, why would you even make something like that? But nah, it's sick. He's really doing his thing in school. Like, he's like getting his footing in
that's
there.
lit.
He's a J. Cole diehard. So I was explaining to him, I was like, yo, like, I was explaining how, like, Kanye, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I like Kanye more. I was like, I love Kanye, bro. I love Kanye. I'm like, yo, you're young. He's 10 years younger than me. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, you don't understand. Like, his first Kanye project is My Dark Twisted Fantasy. So you got to understand. Like, so I'm like, yo, he's like, nah, J. Cole's better. This is not. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, you got to understand, bro. Like, J. Cole, he's nice, but he's not as good as people say that he is.
He's really not.
I like his LA Leakers freestyle was really, really good. Like, but
Yo,
I just don't.
Another hot take.
Oh man, here we
J.
go.
Cole really don't have bars.
Oh no, don't say that. J. Cole's a rapper. Like, J. Cole's
I'm not saying that he's a rapper.
I don't think he has mass appeal.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
You don't bars? Are you serious?
So Marv, you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. When I say, you see when you say, you give somebody a hot take about something and they get crazy. You see that, right? You see what he just did, right?
You just say he doesn't have bars?
A lot of J. Cole bars have no substance.
Nah, you're bugging. Yo, Marv, are you agreeing with this?
All right. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. You're gonna be like,
I think he got bars. I'm not
has
his
bars.
biggest fan, but he got bars.
and that's fine. Y'all can say that he got bars, but a lot of his bars, they
better
have
than
no
him?
substance. Another thing too is that J. Cole raps. So there's another
All right,
thing.
okay.
J. Cole raps about shit, and a lot of his fans don't even know what he's talking about, and they be like, "Yo, you don't even know what he's talking about," because there's. Like Bronson, Bronson's my favorite. Action Bronson's my favorite rapper, and there's shit that he says that I'd be like, hold on, let me look this up.
Hold on.
And I'd be like, oh
like that.
shit.
I like that. That's dope.
I could admit that as an Action Bronson fan. He says shit just the way he raps, like it's just this shit that he says that I'd be like, hold on, references that he uses, and I'd be like, bro, I never. And then you look it up and you'd be like, what?
But
That makes 100%
that's
sense.
dope. Like I like that's dope. I like.
Yo, J. Cole fans they blind and they deaf because, yo, I'm telling you, you can't express your opinion to a J. Cole fan.
They're like a.
Because they were really like, yo, why are you doing that? J. Cole don't even know you exist.
Why? Can you imagine telling somebody that?
He
Yo, they
don't
don't even know
even-
you.
It's
you don't know
true.
You exist.
It's true.
J. Cole. Yo, Junior got to meet J. Cole.
That's cool.
That was cool. He got off the ferry. And J. Cole was there like with his family, like in New York.
The cup with change.
And hey yo. And he walked up to me, he couldn't he was like, and then he said like, what's up and all that. I think that's how I am with Kanye, but I did appreciate Certified Lover Boy though. I appreciate it like days like after it hit me later. Like, but you know.
I'm about to put you on blast. Right
You
now.
about to put me on blast? Yeah. About to put me on blast?
I'm about to put you on blast. If I can find it, I'm gonna put you on blast. Because I just want you to understand, like, I just want you to understand what I was trying to get at you, and you wasn't hearing me out.
What? When
When that came out Friday, right?
Had to come out. It came out September 3rd. Yeah.
All right. So what did I say about Donda? It had too many songs.
You had too many songs. 26.
Drake, okay.
Had 21.
Drake got 21 songs. I was like, yeah, that's a lot. Still gonna be better than Donda. My opinion.
I still don't think it's better than Donda.
My opinion.
I just think it's good, but it's mid.
This man texts me 9 minutes later, this shit is ass.
It was ass. First listen. It was ass.
So I said, you saying that because I said Donda is ass. I said, and he was like, it's not that good. LOL. But good morning, bro. Once you said that, I was like, yo, this kid is not gonna listen to anything I say about this album. Nothing that I said, right? And then you I sent you the Deezus tweet that he said low key Kanye and Drake made an album for each other, and this is just an audio version of the beach scene in Moonlight. If you've seen Moonlight,
really
you
good
know
movie.
the beach scene. That's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
The story, a lot of people don't like it because of the story. I think that movie that's one of the best A24 films ever. Because Uncut Gems, I was like, I wasn't too crazy about it. They had that movie with Robert Pattinson. I forgot what it's called. That movie was garbage. That movie was so garbage. I didn't know what was the story of the movie. Retarded.
You talking about Tenet?
No, I'm with Robert Pattinson, the dude from Twilight. It's on Netflix.
Robert Pattinson, he's in Tenet also.
Is he? That's cool. Nah, it's not cool.
You know what movie?
Man.
You know what movie is good?
He plays this kid from New York. He plays a kid from New York, and they be robbing stores and shit like that. And his brother has a mental issue. Like his brother has like mental issues and stuff, and his brother ends up getting arrested. And they take him to the hospital. So the whole time he's trying to break out. He's trying to like get his brother because he knows his brother's gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the movie was it was dumb. It was all over the place.
Oh, for real?
It had no I feel like it had no plot. A lot of people love A24 movies and I don't get. I think the best.
I think
one
they
was
like the way it's shot. Waves
Uncut
is good
Gems.
on
Uncut Gems was also really good until it started getting to the end.
Yeah.
I was so mad when they killed Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Uncut Gems, I'm sorry about that. Spoiler alert. Whatever. Y'all be all right. Y'all get over it. Also, with my J. Cole takes, don't comment. Do not comment on the YouTube.
Yeah, it's just freedom of expression.
Don't, because I'm deleting all the comments. Because I know how y'all are. Y'all going to be like, yo, you fucking bugging. And I know somebody who does shit like that. And I know the comment is coming. I know the comment is coming.
That's the clip we're going to
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the comment and then I'm gonna block him from the channel. He's gonna make
another. What's the name?
I don't want to.
That's our take. That's a clip that we're using the J. Cole.
The J. Cole one. Nah, we gotta use a Drake one. We gotta use a Drake one because that's what we
can get multiple clips.
We could do multiple clips. You see that? That's how we do it.
That's how we do.
See
compromise. You see?
Yo,
did I hit that? Yo, Marv, I'm so sorry.
He's done.
I'm so sorry, Marv.
That's it.
I'm drunk off of water.
That's it. This is now
episode 14.
The Couch Podcast with Germs.
With Germs.
Leo's
with
done.
Germs and Marv.
Leo's done here. Germs
and Flash on.
We got it.
Flash on.